Upsizing to luxury in Augusta, where to start? We're talking your dream house today, so hold on to your hats. First, I want to say, yay, congratulations, you did it. This is possible. You played it safe your whole life. You rented in your early 20s, or you bought a cute 2-bedroom, 1-bath bungalow for a song and you rented it, or you sold it for a profit. Look at you. You should probably be making this video and not me. But now you're older, you're established in your work, you've hit your stride, and you're looking to go bigger. Now, you might have to sell and then buy, but you're not just buying the next somewhat better house. You have saved and you know where you want to end up. And in your mind, this is finally it. So we need a strategy, and it starts with more than top dollar for your current house. But these steps should set you up if you want to do this right. Get your current home on the market with full knowledge of the state of your home. You do not want to be surprised by an unfortunate repair request. And no, the immediate answer to that dilemma is not, we're just going to sell as is. Not if you really want to get top dollar. I can't tell you how many times I have a seller that is surprised by their own house. They don't even know what's going on. And then they get their beautiful, gorgeous house on the market, and then they're hit with a crazy repair request that honestly they probably need to do. And it could be a monster bill. I suggest this: do the upgrades and fix needful repairs. Then go on the market and you will thank me. Strategize on how you want to go on market. Right now, it's not uncommon for agents to talk with each other to help a client make the upgrade to the forever home while helping the seller downsize. These deals legally touch the market, but move so fast that you need a well-connected agent to get this going. Target your ideal property or neighborhood. As I mentioned, a great agent will put feelers out to see if anyone is about to make a move in your favorite neighborhood. There is something to be said about being in a higher price range. Typically, these houses move slower. That's anything from $650,000 to the millions. And then you're not competing with everyone still looking for a steal at $250,000. I get calls in that price range every day, all day long. The pool of people looking to move into their forever home, that it neighborhood, it's just a smaller population. And on a side note, there are still gorgeous homes in the $400,000 to $600,000 range, but the lot sizes are getting smaller. So if you want the gorgeous house on a half acre or more, don't be surprised if you find yourself at a higher price point. Do not settle. Unless the property has everything else that you want and you have the extra money to do the upgrades on the house, that's the only time I'll let you do it. We're gonna take a moment to take a pause for the cause. This is your dream. You planned for it. Don't be afraid to wait a little longer if you're not seeing what you want. A great example is that you might have always wanted to live in the historic district in a grand home. Well, these don't sell often, and when they do, some are wildly expensive, or they need massive repair. Let me hold on to your dream for you, because if it's meant to be, one of these will come up that is not too much for you. Say yes when you find your dream. And at the same time, don't be afraid to be homeless. No, I'm not kidding. Be prepared to secure accommodations or do a rent back on your own home for a little while your forever home is under contract, or things happen, or maybe you're doing upgrades. I have a wild story about a friend of mine who did her own negotiating on her own. She did have another agent that wrote up everything, but she and her family wanted a historic home in the historic district and found a owner that was interested in selling for sale by owner. Now, it took many weeks. She started out really high and they were just willing to wait. They put their house on the market and it sold right away. And then we have a friend in common who let them rent out a smaller home on their property while they waited for this lady to move all of her stuff out. There was no necessary agenda on when this lady was going to get out of this house, but they were patient and they were kind. And that's a little bit of the interestingness that you might get if you are waiting on a property like a historic home in downtown Augusta. You're just gonna get some interesting people and you're going to need to be patient. But don't let this hinder you. Just be strategic. I love that word. If there's a word for the day, it's strategic. You've been intentional with this process this whole time. Keep the glimmer in your eye and download this awesome guide on how not to buy a lemon. And as always, reach out. We'd love to help you.